Hello guys, welcome back to Math with Arjun channel. In the previous video, we have completed with the chapter 7th of class 8th Maths NCERT. In this video, we are going to see the next chapter, that is chapter 8th, comparing quantities of class 8th Maths NCERT. So without wasting any time, let's jump into the video. So the first concept is recalling ratios and percentages. So what is ratios? Ratio means comparing two quantities. Let's understand the concept of ratios by taking an example. For example, a basket has two types of fruits, 20 apples and 5 oranges. So what will be the ratio? Ratio of number of apples is to number of oranges. The ratio sign is denoted by two dots and is known as is to. Would be 20 is to 25, which is 4 is to 1. So in fraction, what is it? Number of oranges is 1 by 4 times number of apples, and number of apples is 4 times number of oranges. Now let's see the comparison using the percentages. So there are 5 oranges out of 25 fruits, which was 20 apples and 5 oranges. So what would be the percentages of oranges? It would be number of oranges divided by number of total fruits into that number, which would give the denominator as 100, as percentage means divided by percent and cent is 100. So it would be percentages of oranges would be 5 divided by 25 into 4 by 4, which will make the denominator 25 into 4 is equal to 100, and numerator will become 5 into 4 20, and 20 by 100 equal to 20%, as percent is equal to 1 by 100. So also we know that percentages of apple plus percentages of oranges would be equal to 100%, as total gives 100%. So let percentage of apples is equal to x, and percentages of oranges we have found now, which is 20%, is equal to 100%. So x would be equal to 100% minus 20%, which would gives us 80%. So percentages of apple are 80% and percentages of orange is 20%. Let's see another example based on this concept, which is the application. So it is said a picnic is being planned in a school for class 7th. Girls are 60% of the total number of students and are 18 in number. The picnic site is 55 km from the school, and transport company is charging at the rate of 12 rupees per kilometer, and total cost of refreshment will be 4280. Now let's see the first question. It says the ratio of number of girls to number of boys in the class. So how we can find the ratio? By knowing the total number of girls and total number of boys and then finding the ratio. So the total number of students are not known. So let total number of students is equal to x. Also it's given that 60% of the total number of students are girls. So 60% of x is girls, and they are 18 in number. So 60% of x is equal to 18. On solving this, we get value of x, which is equal to 30. So total number of students is equal to 30, and number of girls we know. So we can find number of boys. So number of boys would be 30 minus 18, which gives us 12. So girls ratio boys is equal to 18 ratio 12, which gives us 3 ratio 2. Second part says the cost per head if 2 teachers are also going with the class is to be found. So we know that transportation charges would be, it's given as 55 rupees. It's given as 55 is the distance. So 55 into 2, as we have to come also from the destination to the starting point and starting point to the destination. That's why we have multiplied it by 2 into 12. 12 is the rate of travel per kilometer, which gives us 110 into 12, which is equal to 1320. So next is the total expenses. Total expenses would be refreshment cost plus transportation charges. Refreshment is given as in the question 4280 plus transportation is 1320, which finally gives us the value as 5600. Now let's see the total number of persons. So total number of persons would be boys plus girls plus teachers. Boys is given as 12, girls is given as 18, and teachers is given as 2 according to this question, which gives us a sum equal to 32. Now we are going to use the unitary method. So 32% would cost rupees 5600. So what would be the cost of per head? That is 1 person would be equal to 5600 divided by 32, which on solving gives 175 rupees per head. So cost per head would be 175. Next part says if their first stop is at a place 22 km from the school, what percent of the total distance is this? Also we have to find what percent of the distance is left to be covered. So first stop is 22 km. So and what is the percentage of this from the total distance? So what we do, 22 km divided by the total distance, which is 55 km, into 100, which would give the percentage of the total distance of 22 km from the total distance, which gives value as 40%. And percentage of distance left to be covered is found by subtracting it from 100%. So 100% minus 40% gives value as 60%. So that's it for today. Kindly like, share and subscribe the channel, and if you have not watched the previous video, kindly go and watch them. So that's it for today. Thank you so much.